What's going on, guys? Uh, got the car put back together. Yeah. So as you saw in the video, well, not video, the title of the video, we're going to be attempting to start this car today. But before doing so, I've got the car all put back together, wiring done, everything's done. I just got to fix one thing on it, but that's not going to affect this video or what we're going to be doing today. So, as you can see, I think the last video, I can't really recall, we got the motor put in. I finished putting the motor to get, putting everything on the motor, intake, injectors, all the wiring. Got torque converter bolts up. Everything's ready to go on that end. Got the interior put in, all the wiring done on the interior. I believe in the last video, I showed the wiring, or a couple videos prior. So, yeah, we got all this done. Let's take a look. So, we finished up the fuel system. Well, I got the wires done. As y'all can see, I cut them a little short. I mean, a little long, so had to go straight down and over. Got that taken care of. The only thing we're lacking right now, and I got that part on order, is the drain for the turbo. But if we're going to try to start it today, we're going to actually just put the oil feed down into a bucket or bottle or something. Not oil feed, but the oil drain down to the bottle, let it drain off in there. We probably won't let it run for long. I just want to see it fires up and look at the oil pressure. Let's see the cold oil pressure. Still got left to do is the coolant lines for the radiator. The ones I have now, they'll work, but for some reason I gotta cut them shorter. So I guess it's because everything's leveled out. Everything's good. Also, hooked up the headlights. Headlights work. The only thing we're going to wait on is the turn signals, because I'm going to put the fenders on, measure those wires out, because I got them right there. Let's see what else. Let's go look over inside the car. So as you can tell, got the T-tops. Everything's back in. Seats are in. Yeah. Got all that wired up. I really need to get a dome light in this thing. Full interior car, guys. Full interior. Let me go get the light. Alright, so I got the light. Sorry, I apologize. It's dark and gloomy, and I need lights in my shop because I only got one strand that works. So, yeah. Got everything wired up. I believe I said that we're not going to be, I don't know if I said it or not. I can't remember. But we're not going to be running the center console. It's just not going to fit with the parachute handle right there. Yeah. Got everything run. Full interior. Everything's in there. Got fuel cell, parachute. I'm going to show you all what I got going on over here. Yeah. So, got, for the first time, I ended up getting a new Holley harness, CAN bus harness to hook up to the computer. So, now, all I have to do is run this cable from right here to the laptop, and we can just use it that way. Also, data one, we're going to be able to data log from the screen. We got to set that up. Let me see if I can get... See, I got everything up underneath there now. Just got to hook up the MAC valves from the input-output harness. So I'll end up doing that. Got the seat belts in. I still need to get the other set of seat belts in. We need to get our CO2 filled back up because it leaked out on us back when we went to the last race and motor slung a rod. We've been a rod on there. But yeah, everything is fixed. Everything should be ready to go. Except for the radiator. We got a few other little things, But as far as the most part today, we will be able to hopefully fire this up. Got to put on the intercooler. We have to refab the cold side from the turbo to the intercooler because it won't go around that bottom tube right there. The passenger side does. It goes around perfectly fine, but it's just the driver's side. So hopefully we will be having this car up and going here very, very soon as far as on the ground and moving. We still need to put in the rest of the brake master cylinder. Got brake lines on order. They are on their way. They should be here this week. So that'll be another video that's coming out. We will be bench bleeding the master cylinder, getting it done, and running brake lines, so we can put this thing back on the ground. Once we put it back on the ground, we'll go get an alignment. And it'll be taken over to Dakota's so we can run the get the cold side and everything done. So, but for today, we're going to be putting in spark plugs and spark plug wires. We are running NGK BR70Fs. It is gapped to 26 thou. And we got some new spark plugs because, well, I didn't feel like ordering another set of ceramics, and these work just fine. I gotta get the box open, so got a hook up over at Advance. So he hooked me up with it. Got me some, and hopefully we can get this thing going today. At least firing up. So that's what I'm gonna work on here now. I'm gonna go ahead and put these spark plugs in and spark plug wires, and hopefully those work. So that's what I'm gonna do now. So I texted Dakota like an hour ago. Yeah, if you're watching this, I'm ready. Waiting on you. So yeah, got a few things done on the car. We did go ahead and put the spark plugs and spark plug wires in. I thought the spark plug wire is going to come up a little short just because where the coil packs are on the valve covers. They actually didn't. They actually sit. All right. Yeah. Got part of the intercooler on. We just got to get the other piece welded. Let me show y'all. I might be able to adjust it, put a silicone on it. Yeah, coupler or something. I don't know what to call them. So yeah, this is the issue we're running into. This piece, it doesn't have no flex to it. You see where somebody already welded into it and then beat it in the corner. I believe this kit was on because I bought it used. It was on a tube front end car anyway. So I might work on that, see what I can come up with instead of having to weld, because your boy ain't made of money. But yeah, we are just waiting on Dakota. Waiting on you, man. So the car is ready to be crunked up. Still got just little things to do to it. Got to wire up plumb up the wastegates. Got to plumb up the fuel pump, fuel pressure regulator, not fuel pump. We got to plumb up just vacuum stuff. I got to probably get some more hard line, push lock line. Guys, I'm so ready. But yeah, so we're waiting on Dakota to send over the revised tune for this car. Seeing as we had 6.0 in it previously, should fire right on up. Just gotta make the revisions. But yeah, until then, we're just waiting. So it's a few days later. Yeah. In the last clip, we fired the car off. Got the motor running a little bit. Still needed some dialing in. We didn't have one charge pipe hooked up, so yeah, like I said earlier, well, you can tell I've been tearing the car apart. On that first fire up, we only saw 18 pounds of oil pressure. So got the K member removed, got the oil pan removed. Thank God for a motor plate, because that that makes it a lot easier pulling that oil pan. So yeah, got everything pulled. It ain't good. So let me show y'all what I found. So here's the oil pan, and we got metal all in it. Didn't really find a whole bunch of metal in it when I pulled the original oil pan, but somehow I guess we managed to wipe a bearing or 2 or 3, I don't know. Haven't really looked further into it. Made me sick when I pulled the oil pan. So we got that. Probably gonna end up just pulling the motor. This will probably be one of the last videos, 1 or 2 videos for this car. I'm just gonna break down and just say screw it and buy a crank for the 402. Haven't really had the money to buy it with the holidays and everything that came up. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. I'm just gonna end up pulling this. I may pull the bottom end. That may be another video I might put out. Pull the bottom end, see which bearings we did take out. It may be rod bearings, but I think it's more or less main bearings because we didn't get no oil pressure whatsoever. So I don't know. We'll see. I probably won't take the heads off until I look at the bottom end. If you know the crank is salvageable, we may throw some bearings in it, check clearances, make sure everything's good, and slap it back in here for a second chance. Not going to try to rebuild this motor at this point. But I attempted. I found the motor for cheap. Got it from Buddy, like I said previously. And just it didn't work out for us. So you win some, you lose some. Hopefully I'll be back racing before the end of February. Don't know, but we'll see. But we're going to have to pull this motor. So there's that. Hope y'all guys enjoy these videos. Slowly working on it. I got one more video coming out after this one, maybe 2. I don't know. It just depends on how much motivation I have for this car at the moment, because I'm sick of working on it. If you ever thought about motor plating it and you ever need to pull that K-member, that's the best way to do it. Motor's still sitting in there. So hope y'all like these videos. Hit that thumbs up. Going to start pulling everything apart and go from there. Until next one, we'll see y'all guys.